There's a corollary to this 5-minute idea, this productivity hack that I figured out, which is that I referenced it at the end of the last video, but it really gives you the value, really drives home the value of 5 minutes. You know, when you say to yourself, what can I accomplish in 5 minutes? When you look back over the course of a month of how much you accomplished in those 150 minutes, 5 minutes over the course of 30 days, it's amazing. And you start to really appreciate the value of 5 minutes, and you don't fritter it away anymore on Facebook checking who liked your post and all sorts of inane activities. So it really gives you the appreciation for the value of what you can accomplish in 5 minutes. You really appreciate time much more. A second thing is that you also very rarely just do something for 5 minutes. Once you get into it, it's a little bit of like a mind trick. You know, you only commit to it for 5 minutes because that flies under the radar of what your mind will reject. So you say, yeah, I could do this for 5 minutes, and then somehow it ends up being 6 or 7 minutes. And you compound that over the course of a month. Now we're talking about 210 minutes. You know, 6 or 7, let's say 7 minutes over the course of 30 days. You know, that's a lot. So, you know, the 5-minute trick helps you get started, but once you're started, rarely does it end up being only 5 minutes. It could be, and some days it might be, but 5 minutes is all that you have to commit to at the beginning. Now, there's something that you need to be aware of and be warned of if you have a tendency to overachieve. What that is that you're going to want to pack your day full of 5-minute increments, and you're going to schedule yourself out. You're going to say, I have 35 goals, and I'm just going to do them for 5 minutes each a day. You'll make yourself crazy that way. It's not a way to live. Really what you need to do is, I would say, I mean, everybody's different. Whatever you come up with, immediately cut in half. So let's say you have 35 goals, which, I mean, that's a lot. 17 and a half, cut it down to, I would say don't do more than 4 or 5 of these for a month, okay? Pick, you know, something that you could probably knock out in an hour if you decided to sit down for an hour straight and knock all these out 5 minutes at a time. You know, assuming that you're going to go over like 6-7 minutes for each of them. So I would say no more than 4 or 5 activities. More than 4 or 5 activities for 5 minutes each. Give yourself that breathing room. Do that for a month. And I think you'll be amazed at what you'll be able to accomplish. So, again, we said that the 5-minute rule gives you an appreciation for the value of 5 minutes of what you can accomplish. It compounds because it's rarely just 5 minutes. It takes 5 minutes of a commitment, but usually it ends up being a little bit longer. And don't go overboard with this. Stick to 4 or 5 things that you could either do within the course of 1 hour by designating a full hour, or just spreading out over the course of a day. And you'll be amazed at what you can accomplish. And this is only 3 minutes and 45 seconds, this video.